all set. I just switched to hunk. I don't know why I was prioritizing game chat. I just realized I was stuck in that. My bad, bro. I guess I had it set from whatever party I was in last time.
Get over here. I owe you one. Wait. Go. Wait.
I just got a charge shot A from that mission. Samurai Edge, level 95. It's got 3,430 damage, 12 capacity, 2.45 fire rate, and it's got full mod capacity open. Full mod slots. And then I got a Chicago typewriter with 980 damage, 18 fire rate, 99 capacity, and it's got full mod slots open.
I owe you one.
Yep. Got you. Yo, I was gonna say, did you unlock Code Red yet? It's, did you fight the last boss, the final boss, or did you get to the final boss yet? With any of your characters? I don't think so. Not the main boss. The DLC stuff's all at the bottom. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't need the DLC to fight her. But yeah, dude, it's pretty sick. It's a pretty sick fight. But once you beat that, yeah, once you beat that, you unlock Code Red, and it's all the missions over again, but at level 100 now. Like, it makes all the missions level 100. So, it's kind of cool. I like that, so that way you could play missions you like, you know, even if they're early level ones. You know, it brings them up to your level. And it adds different stuff to it. Gotcha. Yeah. I got some runners, watch your back. I threw a decoy. How long? When's the last time you played, bro? How long's it been for you? It's been a minute for me. I'm surprised that I'm not dying. They're doing good. No healing still, you know. Oh, dude, I found out when you do dailies, you don't have to kill all enemies, and you don't have to, you could heal. Yeah. Yeah, I, yeah, in dailies I tried it. Yeah, you don't have, as soon as the thing pops up. Right. Yeah. The only thing that's, yeah, the only thing that's hard is like when you get to Code Red, that gets kind of hard. You gotta, and certain dailies are kind of tough, depending on your character you're playing as. If it's a specific character and they're not leveled up, you know. But that's it, really. Like once you get the hang of it, you know, you can really kick ass. Dude, I see. Have you played with some of the randoms though? Like I run into people all the time that have magnums. Yeah, dude, I'll run into these people and they'll have like 4 magnums for their weapons. All their weapons are magnums. And it'll be on full auto burst, so it's just like and they switch from gun to gun, just unloading the entire mag and reloading in a second. You know, like they're sniping them across the map with it, and they're like killing everything that gets too close, you know, with the close range one. It's ridiculous. Like, I see a bunch of people do that, you know, they have like 4 different magnums for different, you know, probably 2 of the same ones. Yeah, probably 2 of the same ones, 2 long range and 2 short range, you know what I mean? And maybe put different elemental on it, probably, I see a lot of fire and lightning. A lot of people put lightning on their magnums, and I think it's because lightning is kind of more effective, it goes off more, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes fire doesn't go off. Like, that's why I only like it on my SMG, because it has a higher chance of, you know, proccing fire. You know, setting them on fire. But with the lightning, it's really good on one-shot weapons or burst weapons like the snipers and the shotguns and the revolvers, because it seems that the lightning goes off more and it also knocks them back or stuns them a little bit. Like, all the elements have different, different knockback, you know what I mean? Like, ice slows them or freezes them. Lightning seems to do force or knockback, kind of, a little bit. It, like, stuns them in place. It's like it stops them, almost like it stops them when it hits them. Not, like, knocks them back, but it's like when you hit them with force and it kind of stops them for a second. It's like that. And it, obviously does damage. Fire, I think, slows them down a little bit. And, you know what I mean? But I think it just does more damage over time. I don't think it slows them down as much as ice at all, but I don't think it really affects them that much like the other ones do. Force ammo knocks them back, and then that's about it. I think that's really it. I don't know if there's another damage type. I don't use it, or I never see anyone use it. I think that's it. But I really like lightning on snipers and on revolvers. It kicks ass. It really does. And it procs almost every single time, and it does very high damage as well. But for like the Uzi and the assault rifle, I would rather put on force ammo, ice ammo, or fire ammo. I'd rather put fire ammo over anything, because the fire will add a lot of damage to the weapon, because the weapons are kind of weak. So you really want to like put all the buffs you can possible on the the Uzi and the assault rifle. This is 76. Okay. And like, you want to put fire rate and homing rounds as well. I like that you can mix homing rounds with fire rounds, and you know what I mean? It's fucking awesome. Homing rounds are awesome. I love those. Probably one of my favorite mods. Yeah. I gotta switch to my Uzi for this. It's gonna get crazy with these ones. Oh yeah, so the Uzi, you really want to get an Uzi that, when it has parentheses on the gun's name, and it'll say like long range or short range, or it'll be like long range plus. Like, it'll say that in the gun's name, like it'll say it's like Oh, and have you seen the special weapons yet? Like the Gravedigger? Or, they're regular weapons. No, they're regular weapons. Oh, I think, yeah, the Pale Rider is DLC. Yeah, the Pale Rider definitely is DLC. And I think the Golden Uzi is... You got the Golden Uzi, actually. Didn't you? See, that should have been a DLC thing. You know what I mean? But the Golden Uzis, I like that and the Tommy gun. Probably the best. The two of them. The Golden Uzi just does more damage and has a higher fire rate than the Tommy. But yeah, so the Gravedigger is the weapon you're holding now, actually, I think. No, I think the Gravedigger's the name for the shotgun. But there's a revolver, right? Oh, no, yeah, it's M-Train, actually. It's not the one you got now. Maybe that one is a DLC revolver, too, but I think there's only one DLC revolver. But anyways, yeah, the fucking, the M-Train, revolver, right? It's like a basic revolver, it just has a different name. Kind of like how when you get the same weapon, but it'll have in parentheses long range, you know, next to it. Like the one I got right now. It's the the Golden Uzi, right? But at the end of it, it says long range in like the little half boxes, right? So it means I have a long range mod on it, but I don't have to put the mod on to have it. Like it's already built in, so it doesn't use up a mod slot. You know what I mean? Those are the types of ones you want to keep. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get an Uzi that has Long Range Plus, because Long Range Plus is, you know, an upgraded version of it, basically. So, and when you get the you've seen it, I showed you that, you know, you put long range and homing round with fire on the Uzi, and it makes you use it like an assault rifle. It's like an assault rifle now, you know, and it kicks ass. You know, and the further you are away from the enemy, the more damage it does with long range. So that's why it makes it good, because it's like an assault rifle that you could use anywhere, really. And it's a lot faster reload, you know, higher fire rate. And I think you get more ammo, honestly, with this Uzi than the other Uzis. Even though it has a smaller clip, probably, than some of them. It gets a higher total ammo, you know, like a higher max ammo. Because when I use the Uzi, I almost never run out. Like, I really gotta be only using that to run out. Unless the mission's really, really hard, if I'm under-leveled. But for the most part, that Uzi tears shit up. Even when I'm D-ranked or under-leveled, you know, like, you know, I'm nerfed because I'm oh shit, kicked you out. Or kicked me out.
Mission complete.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a picture of what I'm talking about on my gun. I took a here, you know what? Is pretty good too, but it just, I don't think it has as much content yet as Terra does, because Terra's been out for a long time. Terra's made by some of the same group that I think made PUBG. It's Bluehole or whatever, and another group. But yeah, they're free to play MMOs. They're really good. But yeah, you gotta download Terra, dude, and play that shit. It's fucking awesome. It's like kind of like Warframe, except it's not sci-fi. Well, Terra actually isn't sci-fi, but Skyforge is. Terra is kind of sci-fi, but it's more just fantasy. You know, Skyforge is very sci-fi based. It's like a mix between both. You know, but it's not as much as sci-fi as Warframe is. Like, it's not like, you know, completely up there. You're using spells and swords still, you know, but you can get guns and shit like that. They both have a heavy gunner class where you use like a giant Gatling gun, basically. So if you want to play the MMO with a gun, you can. You don't have to use a sword and shield. The heavy gunner classes are actually pretty good. I was gonna actually make one myself. Like an overpowered DPS mage, basically. They have snipers. Oh, Skyforge actually, I was gonna say, Skyforge has Battle Royale as well. It has like a full-fledged Battle Royale, but it also has weapons too. Like there's a gunner class that uses regular weapons too. He's got like sniper, akimbo revolvers, I think an assault rifle. So there's a bunch of different, you know, types of weapons. It's not just the giant Gatling gun class like in Terra. But Terra's got a lot of good shit to it too. I can't really decide which one's better, but right now Terra's kind of got a lot more going for it. But I really like both. And if you also there's another a third-person shooter, kind of like Borderlands, free-to-play MMO. Open world, you know, they're all open world MMOs. It's called Defiance 2050. It's a shooter kind of like Borderlands. It's like not as sci-fi as Warframe, but it's a MMO light like that. But it's more like Borderlands and Rage. If you ever played Rage and Borderlands, it's kind of like that. But yeah, you should download a couple of them and try them out, because they're really fucking good. I never really gave them a chance, you know what I mean? Now I'm playing them, I'm actually liking them a lot. You waiting on me to join you? Alright, I'm joining in. But yeah, definitely download Terra and Defiance 2050. I think you'd like Skyforge though, honestly. Skyforge is a pretty awesome game, and it kind of reminds me of Destiny. Oddly enough, it's kind of funny, like the way the UI is and the HUD and everything. But it's actually pretty good. It's actually really good. I'm not gonna lie. Anti-material rifle with long range. The thing I like about Skyforge, though, right? In Terra, you have to make multiple characters for different classes, right? But in Skyforge, you make one character, and you switch between the classes, like, in the middle of the fight. You could go from, like, you know, cleric to you know, paladin, you know, sword and shield, to a healer, you know, or to a pyromancer. It's called, actually the first one you get is cryomancer. Instead of fire, he uses ice. It's pretty cool. But yeah, you just switch on the fly, which is cool, so you don't have to make a bunch of fucking characters. You make one character and you go throughout the classes, you know what I mean? That's what I really like about that shit. Because I hate in MMOs, you make a character and then you find out that the one you started with sucks and no one wants to play with you because they don't want a cleric, or they don't want a you know, whatever, a paladin or something. You know, whatever kind of basic class you choose, they're like, that role sucks, we don't need you on a raid, you know? It's like, and then you can't get anybody to run raids with. And this one is cool because you could just change to whatever you need to be. And like the awesome thing too is because you play in solo, right? When you're playing solo, you just switch to the type of role you need at the given time. You don't need anybody to fucking help you if you can't get anybody. You can just switch to whatever you need to be. I like that a lot. Because MMOs have always been like that. You have to make a fuck ton of characters, and you spend all this time investing into one just to find out it's not the right one for you, or you don't like the end game setup or the end game build for it, or it doesn't have as good a return in its investment. You know, some bullshit. You know, you get all the way to like 65 or something before you find out that it sucks. You know, it's kind of hard to find reliable shit on the internet too about classes. People are kind of just fixed on usually the same shit, so you know, you want to try something else. It's like a gray area. People just usually only use what's, you know, meta or OP at the time, so anything besides that, it's like probably not worth it. But I really like that about Skyforge though, is, you know, you don't have to get stuck with one fucking thing. That was honestly the biggest problem, and that's what I love about Warframe too. Warframe was really good about that too. You know, they're just changing suits of armor basically. That was fucking genius. And being able to, I'm glad you finally make a character too in Warframe. You know, having the actual skin, you know, flesh underneath. You ready, dude? But yeah, Defiance 2050, I really want to start playing more because I liked it on PS3, but I never played it because no one wanted to play it. You know, I was always playing something else. And I didn't even know that it was an open world MMO, a free-to-play MMO. I thought it was just like, I don't know. I thought it was just like a game that ended up being free. I wish I was playing it back then, because all the data could have transferred over, and I was like, fuck it, I didn't have any data anyways. Actually, no, I did transfer it over, and I deleted it. I didn't like it, and I didn't have anything on it anyways.
Get over here. Get over here. Get over here.
What? What? No. I pushed him all the way over and he just teleports.
Get over here. Get over here. Get over here.
I fucking pushed him all the way across the room and he just teleports back. What the fuck?
Get over here. Get over here.
Excuse me.